Hello everyone, my name is Alex, and welcome to something a little bit different. This is going to be part of the current UMRV playlist, but this is actually the map developer portion of this, as it's something I wanted to do. So, first things first. As you can see, I've spawned in, and I'm facing the correct direction. I'm not facing the building, and machines don't get stuck on the wall. So that's the big first change. Let's drive around here just a little bit. So, and we're here. This is the second thing I changed, is I've moved the buildings, and I've got rid of a few of the towers that were around here, and I've actually decreased the amount of polish in just the John Deere dealership by around 50,000. So that's like one tractor's worth. That's pretty good. So I know some people are going to be like, polish don't affect too much, and da-da-da. So polish and tries do affect FPS, and they do need to be regarded as such. So we're keeping... Oh, look, I've missed something. A light. I'll remember that to fix. So yeah, we moved around the for sale area with the bobcats and the planters. I've condensed the tractors and moved these back a little bit. So yeah, yay, John Deere dealership. Pretty much done and dusted. It works. Things work like they should. So let's head out here to the road. Looks like the spine is still working too, so that's good. It does need a small adjustment. I have not fixed this entrance, but it is a thing. And as you see, the road is different. There's not a very good American lined road, so that's something that we've changed. And I've also changed out the bridges as well, so those look a little bit more of kind of like what they look like in a rundown town. So let's back up here. Stop and go on. I just started this up, so things might be a little bit weird. But yeah, I've redone all of this is US 18. I've done that all the way into town. And next stop is the Case dealership. So can I get a like and subscription for actually fixing things and thinking about it? This stretch of road, all by its lonesome, is saved about 150,000 polygons. So that's pretty good. We're missing roads here, but again, this is about 15 hours worth of work so far. The Case dealership is about the most dramatic changed dealership. Again, the roads are just kind of here. I haven't added in any inlets and outs or anything like that, so we still have to do that. I put the Massey up front because Massey is always classy, and we've attached the Case planter to it. So it's on display. I've condensed down all the tractors and faced them toward where most of the traffic is coming toward. I've got the big Steiger up here on the corner that you can see with a scraper. So all that's all hooked up. I've condensed and moved around things. The back still needs a little bit of love, a little bit of detail. But I've cut off around 400,000 polys. So there we go. to give you an idea of what all has happened, whenever I opened up this map, the files are completely garbage. And I'm not hating against whoever the map modder is that did it this time, but things are a little skewed, let's say. Ooh, I need to fix that clipping through the railroad track. So that'll be something for me to do. I can remember to do that. I have not messed with the spines that do park traffic. So still have to do that. But this should be the biggest eye-opener for what I've been trying to do. I need to add another block here. Originally, right over there was about 30 trees, something like that, and a big fenced area. I guess they just wanted it to block. But I've added in driveways for each one of the houses. And again, we're keeping with this road. And I'm going to add a waterfront because on the actual McGregor, Iowa, you can Google it. They have like a good waterfront, and the town's actually really cool looking. So maybe I'd like to go there one day. Again, this just holds over to the next street, so I have to do the right-hand side of the street. It's whatever, and I need to add a traffic and pedestrian spline to this. so it has some life. And when we get this part in, then that'll be a thing. Up next is the park. A park, you might say. Yeah, there was nothing here. It was just trees. So I added in a small park with some parked cars and stuff, and a little bit lower privacy fence. You know, just because. So we added in some paths and some park elements and stuff like that. And that's what we've been working on. So yeah, that looks really, really nice. And you know, I did keep it around a couple of the oak trees, just because. But I've tried to mix up what kind of trees we got. We got a big spruce over there, and a birch, I believe. So yeah, this looks pretty good. Does this work? No. And a little pine. Here we go. What do we do next? I did add this in. I think that this looks just dandy. Can I actually turn? Let me do this here so you guys can kind of get a better BS toggle. And we're going no flight. So there we go. All right. Now let's go up into the air just once. So as you can see, the town does look a lot more finished. That's what I was really kind of wanting to get into, was, you know, how can I make this look like a more lived-in place? And I looked at, you know, McGregor as a town. It does not have like a mini subdivision up front, but it looked like it was going to be way too much work, and I didn't want to kill the total feel of the map, because I mean, that's why I like it. It's a pretty good fun map. So I have a lot of detail work still left to do here. The park's pretty well done. I don't see us adding maybe anything besides like a bench or two for like parents or something. I do want to get like a spline in there and get some stuff running around. So that's a thing. Let's move on to the next. Now, I didn't do much with the Dollar General just yet. I wanted to see where everything's going to lay. I'm going to call it Californian-esque or Southwest kind of structure is going to be changed. I'm thinking about putting an actual fire station here. Might be kind of cool. And you can see that the road has run out. I did not replace this yet, as the road has been exported as its own model. If you guys remember all those, all the speed bumps were there to hide seams. I thought they were there as an aesthetic. No, they were there to hide where the road had come together. So that's why I'm actually going for this road pack, was to kind of work on this. I have not touched this side of the city yet, outside of leveling off some of the terrain. I'm finding some really odd things. So most of this is, well, 99% of this is all city work. Okay, I want this to feel realistic. So we can take a look here. This is your entry sign. And I think, let me stop here so the YouTube compression can make you, you know, appreciate this. And that makes a pretty screenshot. But yeah, I wanted the sign to be nice looking as we go into town. So, you know, you're coming down off the hillside here, and yeah, you can see it. It looks pretty good. And I deleted the Conoco because we moved the Conoco. So there'll be another little area going in over there. But this is the start of the park and the sidewalks, which I've hand laid all the sidewalks. So they may not look the best. They're a little bit of Z-fighting, but in general, you're not really going to see it. I might ask one of the guys from Black Sheep if they'll do me a solid if I give them, you know, this as a, you know, sidewalk as a texture file, if they can do something for me there. And then that's going to just be its own little like town park. McGregor actually has a really nice corner park with like a plaque on it. So instead of a plaque, we have our town deal. So here is going to be the biggest change in all of this. Again, I got to fix these parking splines. It is what it is. But one of the things I did want to do was have the gas station here, so a person could just pull basically in and out. It's big enough for, you know, the equipment that we would use. You can get in and out of there. There's also going to be a couple other fuel stops. So a town like this normally has two, so we're going to have the newer one in the middle of town, and where the old Conoco was, we're going to have that as a an older, like, tire change fuel station kind of deal. So that is that, and the elephant in the room is another road and a wall. So in McGregor, they actually have a split. The train track doesn't run there, but I'm not going to mess around with all the train track. But they have all this really nice looking old brick architecture, and I'd like to find... Ooh, that's ugly. I didn't know that was that rough. But yeah, I'm going to try to find something there and kind of line this with businesses and stuff like that that fit what the town actually looks like. So yeah, I think it looks really, really cool. It's getting there. The next part is I did have to do this weird transition I'm not too happy with, but oh well, it looks like it may have been patched. Whoop-de-doo. The big thing here was I wanted to widen up the roads and make them feel like an American road. So these have been stretched to fit. So the next big part will be reproducing all the spline work for this entire map. So all of the roads and all of the bridges need to be fixed, as they're kind of jank. So I have some road sections. Hello, little truck. I have some road sections that do not have this, like on the side here, this brown. So those will help extremely with the bridge that goes over the Mississippi. And I do want to focus on fixing some of the Mississippi as well. Now, one of the things that we do need to think about here, this is not the map that we're currently playing on. So if I load this in, the terrain data and the grass data does not translate over to the main save game. So I'm really trying to get some of this done. So, you know, I don't mind on save jumps. Like, it's just a thing. It is what it is to me. But some of this stuff does need to be adjusted and fixed and everything like that. We had a little jank power box up here that I have taken... Oh, and we also have floating trees because aliens. I did change out the power box for one I think fits a little bit better. I've moved some power poles around. Got rid of this stupid little gate that didn't even match the farm name. And the no trespassing signs. And we're going to work on it how we did in live play. So that's going to be my project for the week, is to get this set up how I kind of envisioned it. To be honest, I did just kind of plop down some buildings so you guys could get an idea of what I have been doing and all the fun stuff. So sadly, and this is probably going to be changed to a darker paved road. I really wish we had some crushed rock texture. Where this is possibly more, well, not possibly, more than likely, if a road was a hard road like this out here, because this isn't like a named road, it would be either completely gravel or it would be a tarred road. And all the tarred roads around me are red because for some reason South Dakota rock is red. And over in this part of Iowa, they're the normal gray / black. So I'm going to put darker roads up here to kind of signify that they're tarred. But yeah, and I want to do some boat traffic as well. I did find a couple really nice lower poly. They're not coal, but barges. And I think that would be really, really cool looking. and it would add some life to the map. The map really doesn't have any kind of a life into it right now. You know, there's a little bit of bird chirping every once in a while, and this is probably one of the loudest areas on the map, which is going to sadly get gutted because it doesn't fit anything. Mainly because I'm a horrible person, and I feel like that if I'm going to make something, I'll make it mine. So next update video, I hope to have this area done. You know, I'd like to find the correct buildings and place them. If not, I can, you know, ask kindly. I'm friends with a couple modders. See if they can do me a solid. I would like to get, you know, some density in here as the town center. So that's going to be moving around sell points. And, you know, I'd like to have some of the sell points make a little bit more sense. Like, okay, yeah, you got like a milk production plant there for whatever reason. You know, it just, to me, it doesn't make too awful much sense. There's a lot of really weird decisions to me. Oh, I guess I could steal this fire station. And I'm sure I can find a couple fire trucks or something. So yeah, total verts and polys that we've saved so far, somewhere around 3.5 million. So that's pretty good. Now I'm going to add more to them to give you an idea of why some things are better than others. So, you know, I don't mind an oak tree, right? But that whole forest there is all oak trees. There's actually 61 million some odd polys of just oak trees. Okay, like that's it. Like that's what there is. So for each one of these trees is a 906 verts. For each one of the spruce trees, which I personally think looks better, is 140. But for that big bad lad, it's like 2,246. So you have a greater impact on that tree than this tree than that one. Okay, so you know it's going to make sense that if we start to do you know, more and more things on this map, I do want, you know, the vegetation to look correct. So I'm going to fill up the floor. You know, you can kind of see like the dirt in there. I really want to take my time and do what I did with, you know, rocks and stuff like that. Because, you know, while they are intensive, quote unquote, they do add a certain flavor. So probably like around the I'm gonna make that into a camping area up here. But up around there, I would like to have, you know, this kind of vegetation on the floor. There's a ton of different things that you can do with vegetation to make it look a lot better. So there's like floor vegetation you can add. I don't think, did I add any? Yeah, I did. Give me just a second. Okay, before that, I did custom make a Dollar General sign. Because it was on like a road sign. It was like on one of those, and it looked weird. Okay, so this is the density that we're going to be going for. I forgot to mention it whenever we were over here looking at this before. You've got like this leafy bunch here, and these can be added and subtracted extremely quickly. So, you know, you can have this density up in those hills, and it would make it look a lot better. Like, you don't have to have trees butted up against each other all in the same rotation. So having this with, you know, some lower hung vegetation, some taller stuff, some taller trees, some lower trees, with every once in a while some really tall, you know, bigger trees or something like that, the area is going to look just more full with less stuff, is what the current plan is. So, like, I get what the original author was going for, but it needs some help. So yeah, I'm really hoping to have this area done and the subdivision done the next time we check in on this. We'll continue the series on UMRV, but you guys just got to be patient with me, that things might look a little weird. I haven't, you know, broke the game yet, so I only got rid of like one mission point, so we never do deliveries anyway. But yeah, as always, I'm always looking for, you know, criticisms and comments and stuff like that. So please, guys, if you enjoyed the video, I know it is extremely short, but hopefully, you know, you guys can kind of see what kind of goes into making a map, the time, you know, the hours that it takes to do it. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you down in the comments. So yeah, this is kind of where I'm at. I know it looks like a lot of stuff has disappeared, but there really wasn't much here. It was honestly a BP, a house under construction, basically where those cars are, and a coffee shop and something else. The area was basically pretty empty. So we're going to fill this out a lot more, and I want it to fill live. So all the areas are going to have custom sidewalks, which are these, around the city center and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll see you next one. Bye for now.